Buying and selling gaming PCs can be one of the best and most fun side hustles to do. And I've been doing it for almost a year now. So in this series, I will be documenting my journey on being able to sell enough PCs until I can move out of my parents' basement. So this is officially the first real episode, and we're gonna start off with a bang. A nice $900 PC flip, which will hopefully turn into more dollars, which you'll see later in the video. So first we have the motherboard here. This motherboard, pretty solid. Obviously it came with the bundle, so I mean, I don't really have an option here, but it's still plenty good, and I would definitely recommend it. And we have the CPU, the Ryzen 5 7600X. I mean, just a solid AM5 CPU, one of the cheaper ones, but it's pretty good. And honestly, you don't need much better than this, especially just for gaming. So simple enough. Just gonna take it out here, just line it up pretty easily, and it kind of just slots into place. Then we're just gonna slot that down. Then you're gonna have to apply some force here. Pops open this, and it's all installed. Next thing I have to do is the RAM. Here is 32 gigabytes of DDR5, 6,000 mega transfers. These actually look pretty nice. All right, so second and fourth slot is what we're gonna be using. Slide it to this side, so it's just some pressure, boom. Again, easy. All right, now we have a 1 terabyte NVMe, 6,000 megabytes per second. It's Gen 4, which is pretty much all you're gonna be looking for here. Here we can take this screw off. And here, we just line up our NVMe. There is a little hole right here, so make sure that lines up, and then kind of just slot that right in. And then make sure, especially if you have this motherboard, take off that. Slot that back in, hold it a little bit here, and then just screw the heatsink back on. We're almost done with the motherboard here. We actually have to prep for the cooler. Cooler we have here is from Thermalright, and it has a nice little screen on it, which is pretty cool. Does this even support? Yeah, so that didn't fit. We're back and ready to install the AIO actually. Since our case unfortunately does not support 360 millimeters, which I should have realized. I guess y'all would have seen that coming. All right. Now this probably isn't the order you should do it in, but I don't know. Peel off that sticker that locked in. Can't forget about the thermal paste. I just emptied it. Looks a little bit like a mess, but it'll evenly spread out. That side is in. The other side down. Boom. All right, that's with the screw down. And just do it a little even, you know, don't want to mess up anything. And there we go. Looks like everything is screwed in here with the AIO. Obviously, we have to plug in everything, but yeah, I just gotta get all of the cables from the fans. And I just out here, you know, not suffocating. Now, one of the last things to do, install power supply. Now this is 850 watts, but I've only paid 75, so honestly, I think that's fine. A little overkill, but that allows for more upgradability. All right, we have a modular power supply, which means we have to actually plug in everything. First, before we install the power supply, I'm actually gonna get rid of the hard drive, as this person probably won't use it, and well, I wouldn't recommend a hard drive either, and it just takes up unnecessary space. Get that out of there. Now we have way more space. Slide in this power supply pretty easily here. And here, just screwed in on the side. Now, obviously cable management is gonna be a priority here, but first I like to just make sure everything works. Cable management, not the best, but everything is plugged in. And we just have the fans here, which pretty annoying, not gonna lie, but good thing we have a little hub here, so this will be pretty easy. So we already have the AIO plugged in. Looks like I'm gonna daisy chain it, because, well, there's not enough spots. We have all three connected, 2 fans, and the actual like AIO part. Now the fans are pretty easy here. For the fans, since we just have 2 left, just daisy chain, and then this one is gonna have to be plugged into the motherboard. So, and they fit right on the side. So yeah, everything is pretty much plugged in. Cable management, obviously not great right now, but it all fits in the case, so that's good. Now what's left is installing the graphics card. Here we have the Zotac RTX 3080. It's pretty cool, this came with the box. This thing's a beast, look at that. All right, now I just gotta slot that back, line this up, slides right in. And we're gonna take these bigger screws to screw in the graphics card. Finally. All right. Flipping the power. Please no. Whew. All right. Power button just wasn't working. Oh my gosh, that scared me. I have the Windows USB plugged in, so I should probably just boot right to Windows. See right here, it says press Y to reset FTPM. That's a good sign. Now, something that happens quite often with PC flipping is getting a bunch of packages in the mail. So this is what I got today. 2 graphics cards. And then we have this PC case, which we'll be using in the next video. And then this insanely massive 6500D from Corsair. The camera can't even show all of it. It's way bigger than I thought it would be, but I did pay like $45 or $50, I think, for this. And it's normally like a very expensive case. So first up, we have a package from Target, it looks like. Looks like we got 6700 XT. It's beautiful packaging. Whew, look at this, super clean. Wow. Super nice, super clean. Look at that. Next up, now this is probably the same thing. Another box actually. We have the RX 6700 XT. Nice, simple, clean. So this graphics card will be used in the next video when I build my friend a gaming PC, because he doesn't really care about aesthetics, so I'm obviously gonna use the one that's a little less aesthetic, just so I have a better chance of selling the other one, because this one is basically already sold. Right now it's about 2:30 on a Friday and I got some sales today. I sold this PC and this PC. Decent price margins on both of them. One of them sold within like 3 days, I think, and the other one took about a week. Now this is where I actually ship the PCs along with another one, which is potentially in a future video. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna show you what I do to ship it. All right, starting off, we have this very expensive PC. The shipping process, still the same. Now the budget PC. Not even that budget, to be honest. And that is 2 PCs done. I already have another video coming out building a friend his gaming PC, but feel free to leave down in the comments down below what you want more of or less of in a future video regarding PC flipping. If you want this to continue being a series, like the video, comment down below, and stay tuned for the next videos.